Hi, this is Carla Young, founder and CEO of MomeoCommunity.com, and I'm here at Blog World with Todd Creager. He is the author of The Long Hot Marriage. Now, Todd, I have tons of mom entrepreneurs who are balancing work, family. Where does marriage fit in? Can you share some advice for us?
Sure, that's great. It is hard. It's a lot hard for moms these days with work. Like you said, family, it's not simple anymore. And that's a big complaint that a lot of couples have. They don't have time with each other. And the first thing I always like to say to people is, obviously, if you have a lot of kids, if a lot of plates you're trying to juggle, that you're not going to have as much time. But that's not where the problem lies. That I tell people this, that every couple that I've worked with that is committed to 10 quality minutes a day, 10 quality minutes. Now, obviously, it could be more some days, but if they commit to 10 quality minutes, their relationships are wonderful. It transforms their relationship.
That's fantastic, and 10 minutes is totally doable.
Yes.
Now, do you have any suggestions of what our couples can do during those 10 minutes? What is some quality activities that they can engage in?
That's a great question. Obviously, 10 minutes of sitting down and watching a TV program doesn't count. 10 minutes of even trying to figure out what to do about the kid's teacher, that doesn't count. The 10 minutes I'm talking about is when you actually sit down, TV's off, computer's off, or at least out of view, and just like looking at each other and making contact with each other, spending time paying attention to each other, being curious, so there's, actually you can make contact verbally. How are you today? How are you feeling? And you can also, of course, make contact physically. Doesn't necessarily have to mean sex. It could be just touch. It could even be nonverbal. It could even be just looking at each other.
Just a little snuggle.
A little snuggle, or sometimes hi, just looking. I can't tell you how many couples come into my office and I ask them to look at each other and they have a hard time with it because their lives have drifted apart so much because they've gotten into those roles of worker, parent, everything else, PTA president, whatever. But to sit still and take a look at each other and stop is really anxiety-provoking for people that have kind of lost their way. But it doesn't take much to get it back.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, and so in your book, The Long Hot Marriage, what is one hot secret that you can share with us?
That's great. I love the way you say that. One hot secret. I'd say that the one of the hot secrets is to risk. Is think about what is it that let's talk about it in the bedroom for a second. What have we not talked about? Because talking is a part of sex. I mean, foreplay can start when you wake up in the morning. So what have I not done? You can have, let's say, a person who typically is in their head a lot. A guy, let's say, a man is kind of in their head, not very romantic. I mean, just to text their partner in the middle of the day and say, I'm just thinking about you and you're one sexy lady, can really begin a lot of foreplay. And so, of course, once you get into the bedroom, you can continue. But really, a lot of it oftentimes is to get out of character. You can't stay in your character. You can't stay comfortable.
So something a little bit different. That's fantastic.
A little bit of a stretch.
So, The Long Hot Marriage. This is the book by Todd Creager.
Yes.
And I am Carla Young at Blog World, founder and CEO of MomeoCommunity.com.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.